Alright, hello everyone, welcome to a showcase of Dragon Quest Monster 3 The Dark Prince. So this game is pretty recent, got out on released on Steam in like 2 years ago I think. So I'll be running it for the marathon as a backup run, but you know it's pretty cool to do that. So okay, let's get started. It's a pretty long run with a lot of loads actually, especially loads. I just need to take my dice plate. I just forgot about that. Where is it? Dice plate. Right. And my notes. Alright, here we go. So this is the first monster released in Europe actually. Europe had Monster Joker 1 and Monster Joker 2, but that's it. It's about Dragon Quest 4 story, that's why we have the name of Psaro. We are playing Psaro, the antagonist of Dragon Quest 4. And we'll be following a bit the story of the 4 at different moments. So I just set up some settings. I will put the voices to Japanese because it's better, and anyway we don't hear the voices a lot in this run. And I can do the countdown, so so we can start the timer. Alright, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Thanks for the good luck, guys. So, yeah, this game is has a lot of loads. It's kind of terrible. It was terrible on Switch, actually. It could also crash on Switch. That was like the worst thing. At least on PC it's kind of fast. It's 60 FPS, so it's smoother. And it's a good game, honestly. Like I really like the gameplay. If we could compare like to the Monster Jokers, all the boring mechanics have been removed. Like for instance, you know when you wanted to do synthesis, you needed like a plus and a minus to combine the monsters. That doesn't exist anymore. You can just combine any monster. You also get more choices when you synthesize one. So we can skip cutscenes, which makes the run pretty fast, because else there's a lot of content actually. Even though it's, you know, it's instant text. So if we couldn't skip the cutscene, it would be like 1 or 2. Yeah, only 1 hour longer, I think. So here comes the starter choice. You can see that the old man is called Monty. You know, it's the one who takes care of your monsters in Dragon Quest 5. So after answering a few questions, we got this fright ball. So it's a slime monster family. I get this one because it learns very early the seal spell, and we'll use magic a lot in this run. This is like one of the only Dragon Quest games where magic is very strong, and it's one of those reasons I like this game, because I like playing with magic, and in the other Dragon Quest game it's not often, it's not possible usually, because you know, magic is kind of terrible in the other games. It's quite okay in Dragon Quest 11. In the most recent games like the HD2D remakes and the Dragon Quest 7 reimagined, it's okay because there are some new items like the dupli hats. But it's really in this game that the magic is OP. So we'll take advantage of it and only use those strats. And it's kind of nice because, you know, like, just attacking like an idiot, it's not very interesting in my opinion. Like, magic is really more like epic, makes battle much more epic. Okay, so I grabbed some monster munchies in this in that chest. It's some meat that I can give to monsters. If I give it out to the monster, it will increase the chances of scouting, either with the scout command or when you give the monster this meat, it has some chances to join after defeating it. And this is what I will do, because I need to farm a bit of XP, you know, I can like go straight to level 1 for the bosses and everything. The story related fights. So I would prefer to give meat to those monsters, kill them for the XP, and then they join. That's the best scenario. And also when I will reach some higher level areas on the early game, I won't have the level or the stats to get some good scouting numbers. Like right now I can easily add into like 80 or 90% of scouting when I want to scout a monster here, but if I go to new areas it will go down, because especially in this game there's a mechanic where you have to like become the what's it called? Like you have to become the boss of the area, you know, to get the respect of the monsters. It's a reputation thing, and so to do that it's either you defeat the boss of the area or in the first in the next zone we'll go, it will be we have to beat the arena. So the monsters can respect you and they have a higher chance to join. But we don't want to scout them after completing the area, so we'll just go for some meat and hope they join. So we'll start with this guy. He learns Sys also very early, that's why I want him to join. And we'll give him 2 monster munchies. Alright, so I take care of the bunny corn while this guy is still sleeping. I can now put over battle and just let them attack. The second monster I got is a feral ball. It learns whoosh also very fast. So that's why I want like only a magic team very fast. So now we'll scoot a Draki. Draki are really squishy, so I won't use meat for this one. I'll just use the scout command after a few attacks. And yeah, it's a pretty high probability. I save my meat for later. Okay. Now I'm gonna start farm some XP. There's another monster I want to join. It's the Badam Rate. This one is pretty strong and it gives a lot of XP, so I'll also farm it. I just want to kill those 2 monsters first because they are weaker. And 2 Vengan Dragoras gives exactly the XP for my Draki to get level 3, so he can learn them, which is a really strong early game spell. Here we go, we got Zam. Okay, I'm gonna manipulate the spawn here with the camera. I want to pull this guy out of where she spawns with his friends. There's a place like where 3 bottom weights are like rotating, and I want to spawn them one by one. Second one here. I approach the vegan Dragora so that they can be in battle, if possible. Okay, great, that's a good battle. This will be a lot of XP. I give him the meat. I didn't give him the meat on the previous battle because I was too low level. I had less chances for him to join. Alright, can you zam this guy? Yep. See the damage, 30. And thanks everyone for the good luck. Great, he joins. I don't need to use my sylwer. This is another meat I got like just before the tutorial. And sylwer is really rare. Has much more value for the mid game. I can just auto battle, right? So I prefer to keep my sylwer. I just prefer to use my 3 monster mages for this early game, and yeah. Rocked out pretty well. I just need like 1 monster kill for the XP. I need like to kill 1 monster to get my Furble level 5 so he learns Whoosh. I'm just gonna scout this Draki. I need another Draki for later, because I'm gonna combine my 2 Drakis after a few synthesis. I'll explain why. It's about like the skill points. Alright, great, we got it. That's really fast early game right now. Could say I'm on PB base, you know. I mean, it's only the beginning, so yeah. And I need just 1. Yeah, this guy will be fine. Oh, okay. There are 5. There are 3 that's completely useless. Only 1 of those would have been enough for the level 5 of the Furble. Alright, yeah. So I needed level 5 on the 2 first monsters I got, because in terms of skill points, the Draki and the Regan Dragorad need only 3 skill points to learn their skill, which are Zam and Sizz, while the Fright Bulb had 3 skill points to learn Heal, and the Furble learns Gust Flash, that's it. So their spells is a few points later, like 10 points I need. So that's why I needed level 5 on them. But now I have a team ready for the Endor Arena, which is the first point of the game in terms of story. I really have to think about saving for the next arena. We'll start with the rank G. It's the easy one. It's level 5. Level 5 is the recommended level. So all my monsters are not level 5, but it will be okay. Like, you know, because you see I have some pretty strong magic on all my monsters, while the other monsters are just regular attacking, and yeah, they're really weak, and yeah. I think level 3 could be fine, actually, on my on this rank. It's really easy. Yeah, level 3 could work if every monster could get a magic level 3. That's it. But that's not the case.
Amazing!
So this is Japanese voices, right? He said amazing, this is Japanese voices. Right, so final match. You can hear the music from Monster Joker. So since it's a recent Dragon Quest game, no new music, it will use mainly Dragon Quest 4 and Dragon Quest Monster Joker musics. So we completed this arena, and this is when Psaro meets Rose, if you played 4, and especially if you did the endgame, the trending. There's like the same, almost the same cutscene, where he meets Rose, because he saved Rose from a human. And then normally it's like, you know, in DQ4 it's Psaro who invites Rose in Rose Hill. But yeah, it's different because Psaro cannot talk in this game, you know, like every hero. Okay, I have to save. Alright. Because Psaro doesn't talk, Rose became some kind of a Gemma from 11, you know, and just invited herself into Rose Hill. And then Psaro used his magic to spawn, like basically, suddenly a tower spawned in the village. And yeah, that's it, no real explanations. The story is really badly written, honestly. Kinda disappointing because I really like Dragon Quest 4 story, but yeah, bad use of the story, honestly. So now we're doing rank F of the arena. This is like the required rank to beat to advance in the story. So we can access Nadia, which is the, you know, the hell, basically, where all monsters live. Okay, fun fact, yesterday I died to this battle. It was the first time of my life I died to this battle, and it's like, I think no one in the entire speedrun history died to this battle. And oh no, it's happening again. The vegan Dragora is seeing the kill with a regular attack and doesn't seize. It's really bad. At least, yeah, no Crag. Yeah, no Crag went off, so it's kind of okay. 1 damage. That was funny. Now the other battle. I lost like 3 runs in a row recently to this battle. This is why I save before doing the arena. This is why I had to save. The Bagoloth can cast Fizzle, which I cannot cast magic if it works, which is a problem since I mainly use magic. And the Flythun, it's a L-sized monster. So he has a trait where she can act up to 3 times in 1 turn. So yeah, I'll talk about the traits. Every monster has a trait, multiple traits actually, in this game. You unlock a few traits at specific levels. You have a minimum of 1 trait when you are level 1. And L-size monsters, which are taking 2 slots in your party, they have 3 traits at level 1 and a total of 6 when they reach level 60. And so yeah, usually L-size monsters have a trait to play multiple times each turn. So we'll use some L-size monsters, and their talent will be different. Their traits will be different about the number of actions. For instance, the Flython, it's like 1 to 3 actions. Whereas a monster I will use will be 2 or 3 actions later in the run, the Flapdragon. Some S-size monsters can also have a trait to act 1 or 2 times a turn. That can happen. Okay, I saw that. I'm gonna buy a few herbs. 9 sirloins, it's the meat, you know, I wanted to keep for the not the mid game, but for the next scouting part, which will happen right now. And I want to use the bumper bonus ball. It's a gifted item by the game. It will double your XP and gold for like 20 or 40 battles, I cannot remember. I think it's 20. Maybe 25. Alright, I want to battle the skeletons. Sirloin. So we are at the first cycle of Nigeria. It's the circle of conquest. And we have to beat another arena. Nice. I can use another meat, so I have a chance for him to join. I'm gonna teach Zam to my second Draki. Oh, it didn't join, that's bad. I need to save for the next fight and reset if I don't get it. I need to find also a big skeleton. If the skeleton is too small, I can have problems later because I said I will have some L-size monsters, and so to have them, I need to make big enough monsters. So that's possible, because yeah, when you synthesize 2 monsters, the game does oh, I forgot to say. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna. I'm not used to save manually. It's fine though. I just need to find a big skeleton. This one looks fine. Yeah. Not that big actually, but should be at least 30 in size. So size goes from 1 to 100. Okay, nice. Menchi. Please don't join this time. Would be very unlucky to both not join with 2 meats. That's really unlucky. Alright, tile screen. I think I can find a bigger monster, and also I'd like to have 3 skeletons for level 7 on everyone before the arena. They really don't want to give me 3 skeletons. Which one is bigger? I think it's the first one, yeah. So yeah, I said size goes from 1 to 100. And nice. Over 50 is a L-size monster, and under 50 is a S-size monster. Like 50 or under, like 50 exactly 50 is still a S size. So I need at least 51. So if I combine two monsters, I need an average above 50. That's why I have to watch the size. Alright, so we go for this new arena. Maybe I should have saved, you know, because I'm not so level 7 on everyone, so it can go wrong. Would be very sad, but I mean, I have some gold now, so if I die, I can still retry. The issue of dying to the previous arena was that I was out of gold. But now, since I sold a lot of things, I'm fine with money. So we have only to do the G rank to unlock Travelet. It's like the if you played Dragon Quest IV in Reimagines, it's like the same as the fragments, you know, kind of the same. You get the special stone to travel to a new area, and yeah, that's it. Oh, my Draki died? Okay, it's fine. Final match. It happened! I cannot believe it happened! It never happened in my life, the assassin stab procced! Oh my god! Oh no, can I still win? Oh no. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. 2 versus 2. We won! It's the first time the assassin stab worked in my life. Amazing. We won, so that's fine. Yeah, it's possible. That's how assassin stab works, but you know. Ah, don't want to grab this jar. But yeah, never happened for me too, so I wasn't sure it could really happen, but it did. Wait, what? Okay, I messed up my zoom menu. I wanted to zoom back to the tower. Since we got the Travelet, as a reward we can go into the next circle. We'll go to Temper now. And we are done with Arena. Like, almost done. But yeah, the early game is kind of boring because of those arena fights where you just auto battle and yeah, nothing really exciting happens. If you use it as a player, it's never gonna work, exactly. Always like that. And we also unlock the synthesis now. Like in the Monster Joker games, we need all monsters to be at least level 10, which is not the case right now, we are level 7. So we'll have to grind a bit in this area, and at the same time, you know, we'll give some meat to monsters and hope they join. Same purpose than on the early game. We want some specific monsters for the talents and traits. So basically, for instance, my Vengan and Draki learned their magic very early. So Zam and Sis with only 3 points because they have the Aficionado skill related to the element. So for instance, Vegan Dragora has 6 Aficionado, Draki has Zam Aficionado. Each monster has their own talent tree, so yeah. Draki will always have the Zam Aficionado. And we want to scout an Airbagon for the Bang Aficionado, to learn the Bang lagging spells. We want some AoE, and Bang is the strongest one. Strongest AoE spell. So we want to scout this guy. I'm gonna save in case that doesn't work. I'm gonna pull that Lampling. Can you please? Hello? Hello? Yeah, please, join. Okay. I have only 2, that's bad. Lack of XP again. Wait, I forgot to... It's fine. I just need to change lineup now. Because there are some monsters that really need to get level 10 as fast as possible. I need 1 Draki, the Favorable. Wow, they focused the... Okay, I think he won't join. I can still try, you know. But I think he won't join with only 1 meat. In this area we need at least like to have very high chances that it joins. We need like 3 meats on him. Okay. Okay, the Lampling really don't want to join. He doesn't want to see me. Oh my god, still 2. The curse of only 2 monsters. Zam Lampling, and fights. Okay, so we focus the Lampling so we can give more meat to Airbagon. So I'll combine Fireball with a Draki and a Skeleton with a Bongo. So I need to scout a Bongo and I need to XP like those monsters, basically. Those which are on the front line. And frontline enemies get more XP. Nice, he joined. The backline allies get some XP too, but only half of it. Okay, so we reach this little village where a rat needs our help. We have to defeat a dragon, which open a door to summon a legendary bird. But because of that, all the area is flooded by lava. So we'll have to go and beat that dragon and close the door. There's a green dragon here normally spawning, but with the camera trick he doesn't spawn and I can go straight to the bongos. Okay, 2 again, this is getting really bad. Surely need an extra battle. And they focused the one I gave me to. That's not cool. I think I will need an extra fight at this point. I only got 2 monsters every time. Yeah, Skeleton is only level 8. Okay, he joins. That's good. Okay, nice. So this one is already level 10, so I can put him in the... No other bongo? No other bongo, right? I'm gonna look for another group. She slimes are kinda slow to kill. I prefer to kill bongos. Well, I got 2 she slimes now, but I think this won't be enough XP though. So I'll still have to beat another group afterwards. Yeah, I can just fight. I don't need to give more meat. I'll have to scout another bongo later on, but it's after the synthesis. Oh, what? This is a problem. Yeah. Oh, of course you attack him. No. Why did you? They actually killed him. Oh no. Oh no. Well. Should I restart from my save? Oh my god. Oh no. Why? Why those kind of things happen now? Oh my god. My XP is completely messed up now. This is, again, never happened before. I never seen a she slime getting frenzy. This is so bad. Okay, at least I can, you know, we can just zoom to the tower so our monsters are healed. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, whoopsie, that's fine. Okay, can I get 3 at least? Please 3. Gonna reload. They can be up to 4, by the way, but I only get a groups of 2, unless when they are like she slimes. This is terrible. Okay, 3 please. You 3, and no, you're 4, of course. Alright, that's. Why do I give meat? Oh. Whatever. I just hope my Draki gets enough XP on this battle. Ouch. Why they focus the same? It's again the same Draki getting focused. It's crazy. I have to. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I pressed the wrong key. Please don't kill my Draki again. Please don't. Fine. They really hate him, I don't know why. Medicinal armor, just in case. Okay, that wasn't necessary I think, but you know. Safety first. Okay, I got level 10. Okay, it's... What? Okay, I didn't know that was... I mean, that's possible, but... What is this? There's like 10% that he joins. Because I already have 1 in my in my party, so normally he like the odds of him joining are just so low, but he joins. Okay, so I don't need to give meat for next one to join. I already have my 2 bongos. That is very stupid. Who has Zamward? Okay, both have Zamward. That's very interesting. Okay, so we'll make a sack squatch with the bongo and oh, it's a shiny one also. Oh my god, what is happening? Okay, I just need to menu and then I explain everything. No, 2. Okay, tactics, talent points, zoom, dragon block. Zurin is it's special. I mean, I should have defeated the boss already on my on my PP already beat the boss, you know. So great is I mean great for marathon. I can agree that. Great content, right? I'm gonna save just in case something terrible happens again. I'm ready for everything now. Only 2. Not great, but whatever. So I made a sack squatch. He has the Crag Aficionado talent tree. So he already knows Crag, and when we'll max that skill tree, he will also learn Craggle. You can see here at the end, 100 is Craggle, and then once done, if I synthesize him to another monster, we'll get the evolution of the Crag Aficionado tree, which is Crag Virtuoso, and it's the same for every elemental tree. So for instance, the Draki will get Zam Aficionado will become Zam Virtuoso if I max the 100 points. This is why I get 2 Drakis, basically, because I want to combine them. After this boss, I will combine the 2 Drakis to get the Zam Virtuoso very early, so I'll have access to Kazam for the second boss of the game, which is possible, you know, but yeah, kind of stupid. Like, this incoming boss will be pretty hard because I only have level 1 magic, but then I will jump straight to level 3 magic, and it will be different. So in a lot of dungeons, I'm gonna use the camera reverse like this to avoid monsters spawning on my way. As you can see, they spawn behind me when I do that. The game has some difficulties to handle like the monster spawning around me. It's only the monsters that are being able to be seen on the camera that are spawning. So yeah. It will be very useful in some dungeons because sometimes you'll have some really small need to save. We have some really small passage where monsters are completely blocking your way, so we want to avoid them spawning. Alright, so we just fight and we'll heal if needed. I should... No, I don't need to aim. Normally the fright ball will. The fright ball got outspeed. Okay, that is new. Oh, did the fright ball outspeed turn 1? In any case, that is bad. I need to already use my AoE healing, and I have only one. And he goes for another AoE, which is really bad. I should heal my stack squatch again with an herb. 30 minimum roll. Fire breath for the third time in a row. That's bad. Now both my Draki are in kill range, and I can heal only one. Oh, I got the... Okay, I got the kill in 3 turns. Yeah, okay, nice. Usually takes one more turn. But we got some good damage rolls. Now we can push this lever and close the door. I cannot remember what's the name of this door. I don't know. But now the rat is happy, so we can go back to the village and he will give a new travelet. So we can go to a new area. It will be like kind of the same every time, you know. New travelet, new area, and yeah, no circle of Nadia, and yeah. And this guy, called Toil Trouble, will join the party. He's a really old man in Dragon Quest V. It's the one who teaches Zoom in Dragon Quest V. So this gives an idea of like how much time passed between Dragon Quest. Wait, I need to zoom to this. How much time passed between Dragon Quest 4 and 5? I'd say around like 50 years or 60. Alright, time to combine all both Drakis. You get... Oh, I forgot to... skill tree. So I need to reach 100. So you can see 75 and 32. It's above 100. So now if I combine those, I'll get Zamvir Tuso. Bang Ward and HP is what I want. Alright, I'm gonna also synthesize the Arbagon with the Bongo for the Armored Blastoise, Bang Aficionado, Zam Ward, and HP booster is what I want. And I can teach right now Kazam to the Draki because the game gives back the points you didn't carry on. Like basically, I didn't keep the Zam Aficionado skill where I did put my 100 skill points. I just took the new skill, Zam Virtuoso. The game is giving me back those points I'm losing, kind of. From the Zam Aficionado skill tree. So I could just like, yeah, learn Kazam already. I still need to kill like at least one group of monsters. Actually for the Sasquatch XP. Because else I won't have enough XP for him to learn Craggle at a specific moment. But at the same time I want at least a few levels on my Draki. He's level 1, Drakis are really weak. So yeah, I don't want him to get one-shots by the upcoming boss. So new turn, this is where we meet Psaro Spawn, we can say, you know, in Dragon Quest 4, the first boss is Psaro Spawn, and this is the one we're going to save. Alright, so we combine those monsters, Sleep Suppressor, Debilitation Ducker. So here we have the first NPC synthesis. Basically, there are some NPCs then that can like give you a monster to synthesis, like for free, and you get the result. You just obtain a new monster. So you just spend one monster, and you get a stronger one. It's really like OP. I don't understand why they want that. Like, why a character would like to to just lose a monster for free, you know. But it's cool. It's a cool feature, at least. Really helpful. And yeah, we use it a lot because if we have like one monster free for a synthesis, it means we have to scout one less monster. So yeah, so we made a Puff Boys. He has the Splash Aficionado skill. So he will learn the Water line spells. Water is very strong in this game. It's a single target element, but it's pretty good. Also, not a lot of monsters will be resistant to that in the endgame. So again, I'm using the camera to avoid monsters spawning on those little bridge. If they would spawn on those bridge, I couldn't dodge them, or I'll have to like really lose time to drag them around. So I have some space to pass, but that's why I use the camera. Here it's kind of useless because I have to climb some ladders, and I cannot control my camera with ladders. It's a forced angle when I climb the ladder, so... Oh, this guy was close. Okay, so we still need to beat one monster. I go for... come on. Save. I'll go for this one, should be enough XP. We don't need the war toys, and it doesn't need XP also. Not a lot of XP, it still needs a bit of XP, but not a lot, so I can put it in the back line. And this Drake is going to destroy those poor monsters. Okay, follow mist. Status effects are like... I feel like they have really low chances to work in this game. It's probably because there are traits that can increase status effects to work. It's probably because of that. And there's also traits that are increasing some elemental damages. And that's what we want, basically. We want to find monsters that combines the good talent tree and the... oh, that's bad, Montifist. I should heal my jockey. We want to combine the traits that increase an element type damage and give that monster a tree I'm just gonna focus on the battle just to make sure he dies, yeah. And we want a monster to have the Virtuoso talent linked to that element. Like for instance, the Draki already has those combination. He has like the Zam Virtuoso skill, so he can learn Kazam right now, he already knows Kazam, but one of his traits are, I think it's Zam Mister. Yeah. He has the Zam Mister trait, so he means he deals more damage with Zam. Alright, I want to zoom to the Molosseum. We'll have to do a bit of arena again. I forgot I have to learn Black Breath. And Craggle, right. Alright. Yeah, it released on Switch 1, it was terrible. So now I know... oh wait, I forgot to remove Frightball from the party. That's fine. Let me check my notes. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Okay, so we have to complete the E rank here to advance in the story. So we can meet Professor Elix, I think that's his name. Elix. Unbelievable! Boom! So yeah, we have the Black Breath, it's a dark damage AoE, it's really strong, and Zam Mister also works with that. I think. Or maybe the Draki has both talents. No, I think he only has Zam Mister, because there's another talent, trait I mean, which reduces the... I'm gonna remove Frightball. Oops. Yep. There's another talent trait. I keep confusing. There's a trait that decreases the resistance to one element. Like on impact, basically. On hits, the monsters has a lower resistance. So, because when you target a monster, you can see his resistance to elements or status, everything. So for instance, if I look at a monster and I see he has a strong resistance, the Draki, if he has that talent, which is, I can't remember. What's the name? Oh my god, I just cannot remember the name of this talent. There's the Zam Mister, which is a quick, a slight increase of damage, and there's another one, which just reduces the resistance. I keep forgetting, but if we consider a monster which has a strong resistance, the monsters who attacks him with the talents, with the traits, will get like damage like if he wasn't resistant. And for a monster which would be like neutral, which would have a neutral resistance, it would be considered as weak instead. So basically it's just like improved damage, we can say. But it's really different in terms of damage. Like, I don't know, Jackie, there's like 10 or 20% extra damage with his spells. While if he had the other talent, he will deal up to like almost the double of the damage. Or at least 50% extra damage. So the next talent is very strong. I could check actually, you know, we are on marathon, it's not in a huge hurry. I could just check if I'm like wrong or not in my in the traits. Yeah, that Mister. Okay, so he doesn't have the other talent. Nope. Whereas the Puff Boys, you can see, okay, it's ultra crafty and insert name of the element, right? So here, ultra crafty splasher at level 40, but at level 1 he already has a Splish Mister. So basically it means the Puff Boys does slightly increased damage with the Splish line spells, but when he will reach level 40, he will completely ignore a part of the resistance to Splish of the monsters he targets. And most of the monsters I will use will unlock that trait at level 40. And that makes sense, because it's really strong. Like, you just... Oops, why do I talk to you? It's really strong, like, you just ignore a part of their resistance. Like a monster in the endgame which is resistant to, for instance, Kabumo, that would take only, let's say, 200 damage from a Kabumo, because he's very resistant to it, will take instead like almost 400 damage. And the route uses that to like destroy a really strong boss on the endgame, like Proslas. It's a boss which is very resistant to boom. And so the route, the XP route, is made so that you get level 40 just before Proslas. Not what I meant to buy. This. Okay, good. We buy some Acceleratomics here. Oh, that's not the right jar. Alright, Seasoning. It's an item that we can use on the world map. It moves to the next season. Okay, so we want to make another Puff Boys / Aficionado, Death Defier, and Wisdom Booster. So we made 2 Puff Boys with those syntheses. Now I'm just going to flag the runes right there. I just need to reach the next bridge, and normally it's enough. Now I want to go to the next circle, because for once we got a Travelit which gives access to multiple circles. So I actually have the choice where to go. And I want to just do my synthesis first. So I just went to the village, did a synthesis with the NPC, and now we'll do the same on the other circle. So we have a fresh new team to start snowballing the mid game, basically. So you know, I used some upsizing seeds, and also I paid attention to the monsters I wanted to synthesis for my Sasquatch, like the bongo and skeleton. I wanted them to be big enough. I wanted them to have a decent size. And then I used also an upsizing seed, so my Sasquatch gets at least a size of 45. It's because in the village I'm heading to, I will synthesize with a monster of a size of 54. So I just need to be above 50 in average. The combination of those two needs to be above 50. So I can make a L-size monster. I will just turn the Sasquatch to L-size, basically, because in this game you can synthesize a monster and it's not, you're not forced to have a new monster. You can keep one of the monsters you already had. So I will just keep the Sasquatch, but he will become L-size because this guy is giving me L-size monster. So the combination, this combination gives me enough to get a L-size Sasquatch, because he has his Flython was size 54, and I put my Sasquatch to a size over 45. So the average was above 50. So the game changed the size, like the result was 100% L-size monster, the result of this synthesis. Right, so a bit of menuing. I need to teach my Sasquatch new skills. Now he has the crack virtuoso skill, because I maxed the crack aficionado skill, so I just unlocked crack virtuoso. Okay, wait, did it learn? Oh yes, and this side is just before. Change party, you go slot 1. Like that, and then set instructions. I want you to use Sandy Side, because this guy has a trait in L size, only L size, where he deals more damage with Earth Breath, and Sandy Side is Earth Breath. He also has the Crag Mister spell. Oh, what? Okay, this guy actually managed to spawn. I guess I'll just take the XP. That's fine. Oh, okay, yeah, this one spawned also. I messed up. I think I turned the camera too late when I entered the dungeon. Right, we claim that. So until my Sasquatch learns Cackroggle, I'll be using Sandy Side, because it's stronger basically than Cackrog, because he has the talent for the breath also. The trait, I mean. Oh my god, I keep confusing those two. I just said talent because I think about Pokemon, but yeah, it's not. Yeah. In this game, they call talent what we can. It's the 3 that we can, where we can put points in to learn skills. But I would call that a skill tree personally. But yeah, the game called that talent tree. Alright, so we can head to the next boss, and if you play DQ4, you might recognize him or not, because this guy is an optional boss in Dragon Quest IV. It's Rose Guardian, which is called Percival in this game. Somehow. I mean, Rose Guardian is just a name, you know, to make us understand that he's guarding Rose in Dragon Quest Sackwatch Accelerationic. To make us understand that he's protecting Rose in Dragon Quest 4. Okay, that's fine. My Draki got fizzled, but he still has Black Breath. That's really bad. Oh my god, please don't. Oh my god. My Sasquatch played only once. And yeah, with the fizzle on my Draki, that didn't help. And then he got outspeed. That was kind of scary. Anyway, we won. Alright, now we go back to the Caprice Circle. It's here. I flagged the ancient runes. So we are here. It's gonna be nighttime or not? Maybe not, because, you know, I'm not in my PB pace. I get those 3 Decelerationics and 3 set of skills. This is also why I didn't went for the boss here and prefer to zoom to Fortitude and start doing Fortitude scenario, because when I enter Fortitude, it sets the season to winter, and the chests I just got are accessible only during winter. So there was 2 points of doing that transition and not going straight into this dungeon. I wanted to do the 2 synthesis before boss fights, and also being able to get those chests. So yeah. I have 2 different items that I can use in battles. It's the Accelerationic. I use it against Rose Guardian. It just basically increase the agility of one monster. And this Accelerationic just decrease the agility of one enemy, basically. Oh no, my bad. We prefer obviously to use Accelerationic. However, that costs some money, and I didn't have enough to buy like 12 Accelerationics, so yeah, I just get this chest to get enough items to reduce, or like to outspeed enemies that I want to outspeed. Alright, so we are fight a golem here. He's gonna drop a crystal that the Professor Elix is interested to get. The Penteractic Guardian. Oh my god, this Sasquatch is very bad right now. Only 1 action. Still 1 action. So 4 turns yet, and every time 1 action. Alright, so we learn. I forgot to put my. I forgot to use my Seal of Skills. Completely forgot. I was talking and I just completely forgot. I have to. I just got some Seal of Skills, like, you know, those 2 chests were Seal of Skills and this Accelerationic, so I had to use this for the buff points. Also upsizing seed for you. Alright, so you are at 50. You learn that, and now I zoom to Altar of Obligation. I have one Puff Boys who has 100 in the Splash Aficionado skill, which means I can basically upgrade him into new Puff Boys. I just want to keep the Puff Boys because of the traits. But now I have the Splash Virtuoso skill. Which means he will learn Cast Splash. Right now, I can put the points. The Puff Boys became the cooler Puff Boys, basically. And now we go into the next circle. The Triad was giving access to 3. Caprice, Fortitude, and the last one is Corruption. In Corruption we're going to meet the worst character in the game, in my opinion. This guy. He's called Ludo, and he's supposed to guard that place. But he doesn't want to anymore. So he asks us to defeat 3 dogs, which are protecting memories. Those monsters are pretty easy to beat, so that's why I can go straight into the battle with my level 1 Puff Boys. I have to skip that cutscene, I completely forgot. Sylwer. Okay, it worked. It can fail also. One action again. Because yeah, I didn't mention my Squatch because it's a L-size monster. He has 3 talents at level 1. Right. He has the Crag Mister, so slightly increased damage of the Crag element. He has the talent with the more effective breath, that's why I want him to spam Sandy Side. And the third talent allows him to play 1 to 3 times. From 1 to 3 times each turn. He played only once. For the entire run yet. He played only once, every turn. This is terrible. Alright. New monster. I forgot to teach Cast Splash. He played once again. Oh my god. That is something. Alright, I forgot. Cast Splash, we have enough points. So now the Puff Boys will start to hurt. Sadly, he can play only once a turn, because it's a S-size monster with no specific talent to play multiple times. S-size monsters have only one trait. They get their second trait at level 20 and the third at level 40, as I showed before. It's the Ultra Crafty Splisher at level 40, which is very strong. And yeah, the level 20 trait I think it's just useless, but the combination of Splash Mister and oh my god. Now he falls asleep. I need to heal, basically, because he's in kill range. Okay, my puff poised outspeed and okay, whatever. That run is something. That run is something. Alright, now I need to go back to Helix. So yeah, I wanted to say, yeah, that combination of Splash Mister and Ultra Crafty Splisher is going to be very, very strong in endgame. You will notice when I will get level 40, the damage of the puff points will greatly increase. Like right now, he's already doing a good amount of damage. It's gonna be very stupid on the endgame. But I almost have my final team, you know. So yeah, I need to get like it's why I'm using those talents, because I don't want to update my my team for the end game. I just want to snowball, take advantage of the traits they have, and it will be just some magic spam on the end game. I mean, it's always magic spam through the entire run, but yeah, spamming magic will mostly work until the final boss, because we can deal a ton of damages. Alright, so we're done with the lower echelon, basically. So we explored all the circles of Naderia. Now we have a little meeting with the Zenitian dragon. He's kind of worried that we become a great antagonist. Basically, Psaro is the son of a female human and a demon. Her mother died when he was a child, and his father banished him from Nadia. Am I ready? Yeah, I'm ready for that fight. So here he's trying to make some new monster allies. There's a place called the Diabolic Hall, which is not on Nadia. Alright, Acceleratory Q. I want to outspeed. Yeah, and then 2 actions, please! Thank you, finally. That was an important moment to get 2 actions, because I just outspeed them and one-shot them if he plays at least twice. So at least we got this. So if you play this game, you might have been traumatized by this guy, because he's pretty strong, and he has a trait where he can attack everyone, which is kind of surprising. And I almost I need to decelerate all him. Okay, I played only once. Panic, 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 panic! Finish him, please. Come on, Sasquatch. Be useful. Thank you. It's a range. Okay, I got the range. Nice. Okay, yeah. That fight can be scary when, you know, things goes wrong. I had to use my Decelerate tonic. I can keep it for the last boss, the final boss, this third Decelerate tonic, but yeah. When I have this kind of start, I prefer to use it to finish him before I die. I didn't work at all on the routing. I think it's like the Japanese community who made that route only. Oops. Wait. Oh, LL down. Oops. Was just spamming. I cannot spam anymore to enter a new destination because the game. Because I like travel to every circle, so now I just have to choose between one. So we go into Fortitude Middle. It's gonna be pretty boring because first of all, no music. Because we are in winter, we always get into winter when winter Fortitude. I mean for lower and middle. For upper, I think it's summer when we get into Fortitude. But yeah, each time we enter into a new circle, there's always a scripted season change, basically. And yeah, so before that we indeed meet Zangel. It's a monster who wants to defy my like Psaro's father, basically. But yeah, sadly he died, so we took over basically because we defeated his greatest general, Chain. He understands that we are like ready to take care of the Diabolic Hall and rule on it. So yeah, he just dies, and yeah, that's it. Memorable character, right? And now we start the middle echelon. We want to get more and more reputation over Nadia to maybe reach one day Randolph Palace, where he lives, which is really high in Nadia, like in the upper echelon. So in this circle, it's World Guardian called Percival, who wanted us to defeat his old savior, because Percival was saved by a monster called Barbatos, but then he became tyrannic and started to like attack a lot of innocent monsters in that area. And when we defeated World Guardian in the lower echelon, he realized that Barbatos was doing wrong. So now he wants us to defeat Barbatos. We can't do that yet. Barbatos is in the upper echelon. So what we need to do first is go here in the middle and remove like the spell over here from this tower. You can see that dark magic. It makes Barbatos stronger. So we have to defeat the guy guarding that tower, creating this magic. So actually it's some dark magic that prevents the sun from being seen. And when Barbatos is exposed to sun, he gets weaker, so that's why. That is why we want to stop this black magic coming from that tower. Need to drink a bit of water. Alright, we are almost at the dungeon. Still running. I agree, there's something pretty peaceful. I honestly, like, I was racing Dragon Quest 11 this Sunday, and it's, you know, I realized that just running over this circle is much more entertaining than Sylvando's scenario. Because there's some parkour at least. And the step sounds are kind of peaceful. I agree on that. While Sylvando's scenario is just running, 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 still running, and running again. And what this monster is doing here on my way. Not cool. So yeah. So we'll have some dodges of monster here. We can't really manipulate the spawns because the ladders are forcing us to forcing the camera to some specific angles. So it's not possible to manipulate many spawns, especially because also we keep changing floors. But now we are at the Middle Echelon. Dungeons will get more interesting. There will be like some little, not puzzles yet, but yeah, it will get more complex. Okay, can that... nice, okay. That's a cool dodge here. I really have to hug the wall so the monster doesn't see me. And here is the biggest, like, hardest part of the dungeon, dodging those monsters. I'm here, cool, and now here. Ah, almost. Okay, I missed that. Almost. But yeah, I really like the fact that dungeons get, like, you know, more and more complex. It's really, like, it's pretty, like, linear. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. But it's cool. It gets more and more complex. It's not like in some games. For instance, my biggest memory is Dragon Quest 2 HD2D. There are some horrible dungeons very early in the game, and some really easy one in the end game. That's, yeah, not very cool. This game is just, yeah, it keeps getting like yep, that keeps getting yeah, harder and harder, more and more complex. I like the rhythm. Yeah, DQ2 HD2D. Exactly. Of course, the Sasquatch played only once. Of course. Don't die, please. Okay. I can't think about the lighthouse and the Tower of Wind. Those are two very early dungeons that were horrible. Well, this Sasquatch is absolutely not cooperative. Like, it's been like 2 or 3 times I almost died because he keeps playing once. That is like, that's something. I forgot to learn Craggle. Rose Hill Tower. I need to blow my nose. I'll do it after the cutscene. There's a big cutscene coming with a pretty long load. Yeah, he's making it an exciting run, probably. Maybe he keeps like his 3 actions for the most important fights. To clutch it in the end game, probably. Alright. Here we have a cutscene. We learn that there's a human tourney in Endor, and this is basically the tourney you do with Alena. That. In Dragon Quest IV, in the Alena's chapter, you have the tourney, basically, and yeah, we kind of follow the point of view of Sorrow here. It's kind of interesting. I like it. Okay, need to blow my. As you can see, the load is terrible here. Yep, this way. So in the Arena chapter, Sorrow is supposed to be the opponent. On in the final, but he actually never joined, you know, because we just went to other places, right? We went to other places of Nigeria, so we didn't care. So no, actually in the story, this is where like, this is when yeah, Sorrow like takes care of the Samoguzva people. Because the Tsar, Stepan, had a vision of the Estark waking up, and he didn't want to. Like, Monster doesn't want. Oh, hello, Madolsheim. How are you doing? Goodbye. Yeah, Monster doesn't want that human. No, that oh, I forgot to use the second seasoning. I'm just talking at the same time. Keep forgetting. I want to use the seasoning for like being able to go here, take that shortcut straight to the village. So yeah, in the evil story, basically, I don't know if it's Sorrow or someone else, but someone puts a curse to the Tsar, so he doesn't tell about the awakening of Estark. And then, yeah, Sorrow takes care of the people of Zamokza, while Alena is at the tourney, waiting for Sorrow. So here there's some kind of a competition. We have to get the Cupcake Cane at the top of a dungeon. So we become like, we gain reputation, you know, respect from all the monsters. And we had a ton of choices actually here. We could go to Indulgence, Temper, or Caprice circles. But we went here because the boss we are going to beat in this dungeon, the upcoming dungeon, is going to join. It's going to join the party, and it is an L-sized monster that if I combine with my it's not the dragon anymore, but the war toys, I can make a flap dragon, which will be our MVP in the party. So that's why I want to go in this area first to get this flap dragon as early as possible, so he gets XP as early as possible, and yeah, stomps the mid game. Because the XP is really tight in the run. I need, as I said before, I need Flap Dragon to get level 40. Plus one boss in the story which is very resistant to the boom spells. So it's really important to get this monster in the party as soon as possible. Some little manipulation here of the spawns. There are some clouds spawning on the bridges, so that's why I manipulated the camera here to avoid them spawning on my way, because they are like, it's very hard to dodge them, almost impossible. Sadly, I cannot do more in this dungeon because here I have a ladder, and again my camera is locked in this angle. So here he goes. We have a cloud spawning here. And yeah, nothing I can do about it. I just hope he turns so I can dodge him. Else I just run into him and... Okay, cool. I could just run into him and, you know, dodge. Alright, instructions, Kakraggle, no sandy site anymore. We I want to save before that fight. So it's a race to the top. And of course other monsters wants to win. So yeah. There will be some battle in between. Alright, so cast... no, defend. Defend, and please, this is very important, play twice. Please, play twice. Oh my god, yeah, he really needs to play twice. Okay, good job. Okay, fine. Because they kind of hurt, you know. Alright, so now we gain some respect, so we can now continue. We'll have to dodge a few monsters on our way. We cannot manipulate the camera anymore, sadly. Ah, he didn't see me. Should have been more patient, but I mean, it's fine. Ah. spotted me. Alright, and we are almost at the boss. Also, the Cub Cane, which is the thing we want to get in the story, is also an accessory, and it slightly increases the XP we gain. So yeah, it's really good to get it now. There are only good advantages, like to do this boss first. The thing is, it's pretty strong. I should have saved actually. I just completely forgot to save before that boss. Right, let's hope it goes well. That's a very good start. That's a very good start. Okay. Well, I also need the monsters to not troll because they can put me to sleep. Oh, I mean, okay. Yeah, we win. Sasquatch played. I actually don't need Sasquatch to play twice. I just need to not fall asleep. Because then you can see the combo this monster has. It has Sweet Breath, so it puts me to sleep. And then it does Multi-Persecutor. Okay, we learn Splash and this, Agility, and yep, good. Okay, so our second Puff Poise. Learn Splashle, which means we can synthesize him to make. Wait, what do I have to do? Zoom to synthesis, right? We can make a new second Puff Poise with the Splash Virtuoso skill tree. And I also learned Boom to my Armored War Toys. So now I can just combine it, get the Flap Dragon, Bang Virtuoso, Zamward, and HP Booster. So yeah, we got the Custodian, and also the 2-line Lunatic Wizard. And we are going to synthesize a Puff Poise with him. So we get the second Puff Poise with Splash Virtuoso. And we are going to synthesize a tank, basically. A protector. A defender, I mean, it has the tree, so the skull tree defender, so we can call it a defender. Basically. So it's just a little, like, Komodo. Like, rank F. It's pretty bad. But the most important thing about him is the defender skill tree, where he learns Selflessness. Selflessness just protects allies from one turn. And yeah, basically... the deeper we get into the story, like the further we get, the higher damage we'll take. And since we are not updating our party, like basically I have my final team right now, I will like take more and more damage. It's gonna be very difficult to tank for several turns. I don't have any healing. I just have a few medicinal herbs and strong medicine. That's it. So it's gonna be tough to survive. So I need those tanks to, like, you know, just stall one turn, basically. I just need to sometimes to just have a monster to stall for one turn, so my damage dealers can survive. Yeah, this is the final team, basically. Alright, by the way, menu. You get the Cupcake Cane for more XP, and you learns MP, you learn HP. Wait, I prefer to get Vanguard MP. HP. You get Casplash. You get Boom, Kaboom, and you nothing yet. Okay. Did I forget anything? No. Okay, good. Yeah. All damage dealer for the rest of the run is this Flapdragon, MVP with Carbomo, the two Puff Boys with Casplash Hole, and the Sasquatch, who already knows Cackruggle, basically. I know, it's this is what I like about this game, like the team building is very interesting. You have just to take, like the most important is to take advantage of the traits. And the thing about my Puff Boys and Flapdragon, they both have like they learn Splash, Spells, and Boom for the Flapdragon, and Flapdragon has Bang Mister and Ultra Crafty Boomer, and same for the Puff Boys. They basically have the two talents that increase their elemental damage. So if we combine those two talents with the right skills, like basically the appropriate elemental magic, they will hurt a lot. Alright. Nice. Good good movement overworld. No issues with the monster spawning. The most important was basically avoiding the spawns on the bridges. There were some rock bombs that could like block my way. That was the most important to avoid. So here we're going to find the older brother of the dragon we fought at the beginning, called Bernie. This one is called Ash. He's trying to wake up the bird. It's the, how is it called? The Infern Eagle. It's a kind of a phoenix. They are doing that so that Randolfo, the father of Psaro, becomes immortal. They are trying to make him immortal. They are at the service of Randolfo. So we have to stop him. Okay. This item here is random, is a random spawn, and I got a magic water. This is nice. The best I can get is Sage Elixir. It's very rare though. I'm very fine with magic water. There can be no spawn at all sometimes, which means I have to get an extra item in the next dungeon. So I don't have Casplash or my second Puff Boys yet. I need to, like, he's level 1 basically. I need to, I'm gonna save. I need to, like, win this battle with the Sasquatch and the Puff Boys. Poison Breath. That's fine, you can see the HP difference. Okay, one got stunned, it's the one who knows cast Splash Roll, of course. Okay, 2 actions, that's good. I should swap. I want my Flak Dragon to get all the XP, so I'm swapping him in. Sorry. No, ain't no way. It's gonna die, I guess. Yeah, it's gonna die. No XP for you. I have to reset. That sucks. Unlucky. Flame Slash on the wrong one into Inferno. That's kind of unlucky, honestly. Ifrin. That's why I should call this Phoenix. Ifrin. I'm not sure about the pronunciation. Alright, so second try on Ash. It's really rare that I die on this boss, but as you can see, it can happen. Right, Warcry again. Oh my god, that's even worse. Oh, Ifrin. Okay, Ifrin Eagle. Okay, thanks. Okay, 3k Kroggle, that's decent though. So yeah, I need XP absolutely on my both Puff Boys, but mainly the one who doesn't know cast Splash Roll. Don't do. No, that is something. That is something. Oh my god. Ifrian Eagle. Ifrian. Okay. Thanks. Hello game. Yeah. No respawn. Okay. Okay, can I get a normal battle? Like no hard focus on the weakest Puff Boys, please. Yeah, this first. That's the great thing about the Sasquatch too, it's that because his spell deals delayed damage, he can prepare some damage and then go out and give XP to the other monsters that are more important in endgame. Because Sasquatch is a F rank monster, so he gets outscaled. No, please don't. Okay, he didn't attack the same again. Cool. Alright, so we can learn Kabumo and cast Splash Roll. Great. Okay, we have a last monster joining our party. Fuego. He will be used to synthesize another tank, another defender, basically, because one is not enough for the endgame. We need sometimes 2 turns of protection, of stalling. Alright, zoom back to tower. We have some incoming cutscenes. We have cutscenes where we see the village of the hero getting destroyed. The hero of 4, right? So we don't know if it's planned in the scenario of the 4, but here it's Dolph, the older brother of Psaro, who actually destroys the village and says he's Psaro. So he's putting like the responsibilities to Psaro, while Psaro did nothing actually. Alright, we go to... wait, I have to zoom to Indulgence. Yep. I'm confusing. So now the battles will be much easier, now that we have Kabumol with the Flap Dragon. Like, all monsters have the rank 4 spells. Alright, so we accelerate Tonic because Flap Dragon is not that fast. Oh no, he got the immunity. 3 actions? No, only... I need another Kabumol. It's fine. Right. You learn Selflessness and max HP. Alright, more cutscenes, more backtracking to Rose Hill. Okay, my bumper bonus balls wears off, effects wears off in 2 battles, so I have to refresh it because the game gave me 4 balls. 4 of those, and I kept only 2. I sold the 2 others for money at the very beginning. So I'm gonna use the second one very soon, when the first one will run out. Okay, zoom to Laboratorium. Now in the story, Alex is going to talk about the amulet of transmutation and the secret of evolution. So he's testing it on this slime, which is Illy, the slime which the eel slime which traveled with Ragnar. And it became a human. We cannot see it yet, but we'll meet him later in the story, in cutscenes again. So Alex could make this evolution for Illy because he made he worked really hard with he used something called the Sands of Time to like work for years. In 11, if you talk about the eel slime that travels with Eric, it's okay, wait a second, Caprice, right? I'm not doing nothing wrong. It's Elijah. Yeah, great pun. I mean, pun. It's not real pun, but it's a mix of eel slime and and a real name. Yeah, he's kind of imitating Ellie. It's a reference to 4, basically. There's also the music of 4 in this in the Eric chapter, so yeah, it's a big reference to the first chapter of Dragon Quest IV. But yeah, Elix could make like transform what I wanted to say. Yeah, he could transform Ellie into human with the secret of evolution, but it could actually get even stronger with the secret of the supreme secret of evolution. But for that, he needs the amulet of transmutation. And this is where we hear about... Ooh, I almost ran into that monster. We hear about it in the Alena chapter. You know, there's the fake princess kidnapped, and some bandits ask for the amulet of transmutation, which is in the cave in Dragon Quest IV. Ooh. That was close. Right, so here you can see I avoid this golem to spawn on my way. Thanks to the camera. And the next dungeon is going to be very complex with that. We are going to avoid a lot of spawns on our way. But it's really hard, we have to be very precise with the camera. I'm usually struggling to like avoid all the problematic spawns. I always have 1 or 2 monsters on my way. It's kind of hard. Okay, I'm grabbing here some jars, Sage Elixir and Elfin Elixir. Wait, this way first. Where am I going? I mean, yeah, that was... I lost myself. I don't know. I guess that's... Yeah. I just confused with the next floor. I don't know if it worked, the spawn manip here. Should avoid the golem spawning. Yeah, he did spawn, but at least I avoid him. And yeah, I can avoid that spawn. Okay, at least... Okay. I'm not running into another battle at least, so it's fine. Okay, nice. This guy, like the Platypunk, doesn't spawn, and the most important is avoiding some golems to spawn right here. Look at those, yeah. Those two are like really on my way. I really want to avoid those monsters spawning. So yeah. I know I just like kept the camera reversed to like avoid a few other monsters that's not very important. Hey Ellie, thanks. Oh, what? Oh, the golem actually spawned. Okay, I messed up this one. Okay. That's fine though. That's fine. Only 2 extra battles, it's not that bad. Also considering the game kind of forgave me and I just could run first try. Alright, so we head into the next boss. I should save because this boss is almost free, but he has Cathwack. So yeah, you can imagine what could go wrong with Cathwack. Accelerotonic. We're going to spam Accelerotonic on each battle on the Flap Dragon basically, so he outspeeds and kills the ads. That's the point every time. Okay, 3 Kaboom. Bounce. That's fine. That's fine because the Krag spells are ignoring this. Oh. Yeah, I missed the range. I was wondering why he wasn't dead. I missed the range. That's fine. But yeah, good thing about the Sasquatch also. Another advantage of the Sasquatch is that he carries for that. Going over bounds, which is our biggest enemy in a run where we only use magic. Kinda opposite of Ellie's run on DQ8 right now. Alright. We zoom back to tower. Next is Conquest middle. We have to return to Rose et l'Enfer. There are some cutscenes. I'm gonna meet Ellie in human form in the Diabolic Hall. And also in the Diabolic Hall there's another NPC for a synthesis. So this is where I'm going to synthesis Fuego for another defender. Muscle Head, Whoosh Ward, and Defense Booster. Alright, that was the last synthesis of the run. No more synthesis. Now this is straight rush. No extra fights, nothing. We just rush. So this is Ellie here. He is giving me, I don't know, it's a male or female actually, but they give me the Hero's Cloak. I'm going to equip on the Sasquatch. It gives some elemental resistance, especially fire and ice, which are the weaknesses of the Sasquatch, so it's very good. When we come back here, a monster is going to alert us that humans went into the tower, and we know that humans usually want to find Rose because when she cries she's making some ruby tears which are worth for a lot of money. This is the reason we saved Rose at the arena. She was getting bullied for her tears at first. So when we arrive here, you can see Rose Guard here. When we arrive she's actually safe, and it was actually the chosen one. So the hero of 4 who came. So this is like the moment where you fight Rose Guard in the story of 4, which is actually optional, so it's kind of funny that she mentioned that. Wait, I have to go to Conquest. Yep, Conquest is the next step. And who are going to find in Conquest? The worst character of the game. Again, asking us for help. And also telling us that he's our brother. Wow, what a plot. So he is like some kind of protecting this place. I mean, yeah, his character development is absolutely terrible. No, I'm sorry, he's not misunderstood. His character development is just a disaster. He's just like, I need your help, hey, I need your help again. And then, just when like, at a random moment, he's like, oh, by the way, we're brother. And then 5 minutes later, okay, I want to fight you. Okay, yeah. And then, yeah, I want to destroy the world. Okay, cool, brother. I mean, yeah. She wants to end reality, yeah, it's just, I don't know. I mean, he could, I can accept that he wants to do that at some point. I can accept that, but not in 5 minutes of story, like you know, 3 cutscenes happen and suddenly he wants to destroy the world. No, make the character evil, like, you know, create some, I don't know, some elements that explains that. Some smooth evolution. All he needs is love and some soap. Yeah, I don't know. If soap... Maybe if he destroyed the world, yeah, maybe he only regret the soap that he didn't eat. I don't know. Alright, some monster dodging again. So you might have guessed, or you just know because you already played the game, that the next boss is Ludo. One of the only bosses of the middle that doesn't have any ads, you know, no other enemies than him in the boss fight, which is cool because he hurts. He really hurts. I'm still gonna use an accelerator because I really want to win before he can kill me, basically. So yeah. He has like, yeah, 2500 HP, that's quite a lot. Sorry. Might be, yeah, true. Oh no. Yeah, he gave us a choice before trying to killing us. True, that's a better brother. Oh no, he spotted me. Ooh. Alright. Are we gonna see another medal time? Or treasure bag also. It's possible to see treasure bags here. Bagel Sweet, I think that's the... No, Bagel Sweet is the pink one. Cannot remember the orange one in this game. So I just call him a treasure bag, and he's not there. He's supposed to spawn right here, but yeah, he's not. he's not here. It's a random spawn, like the metal times. Oh, okay, this guy just turned and didn't see me. Ooh, that was close. This gargoyle jumped from the on top from the top to just get me. So we are obviously going to save before Ludo. Did I? Okay, it's after Ludo. I have to use my bumper bonus ball after Ludo. Oh, backer tricks, right? Alright, Accelerate Tonic, Flapdragon, you know the routine. I hope for 3 actions. I didn't get the 3 actions. I hope Sasquatch saves the fight. Because he gets oomph, so I can get destroyed next turn. No, 2 actions. I'm gonna Magic Water. That's 1-6, 1-9. Okay, I need 2 actions. 2 actions, please, Sasquatch. Okay, he should be dead. Yeah, okay. I mean, okay, I did a bit more than 2,000 actually. Miscounted. Alright, you gonna learn this HP. You learn Ultra Bang Ward, you learn Agility and HP. You learn Agility, that doesn't matter, and you learn Self-Fastness and oops, Defense +4. Did I forget anything? HP, and you learn Wisdom. Doesn't have enough for them wall yet. Fine. A few Japanese runners did true trending, but the thing is that you get severely outscaled on the endgame since you don't change your party. It would need, like, I think it would need a complete different route. Okay, let's use that. Bumper bonus ball before I forgot, and agility seed on you also. Yeah, it's either very grindy, very dangerous, or could be just like what I did. I did that run for a really longathon. I did like all cutscene run, so I went in until like I did everything, like all the arena and also the trending. It was very bad. Like the dragon we see like behind Ludo in the previous cutscenes. This was the worst boss because he's resistant. He's extremely resistant to boom and splish. So only the Sasquatch can deal damage to him. Always. Or unless I confuse and he's weak only to like. Oh no, he's weak only to splish, right? And he deals electrical damage, so my my puff points were getting destroyed. Yeah, that was painful. I changed a bit the routing with the defenders. Like I didn't went for Komodo and Swinger. I went for the magical, like you know, ham with the ham with the magical ads, the ham sam switch or ham switch, whatever. Wait, what? Oh, I had to go to. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I forgot I had to go to laboratorium. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, I have to get the emulator of transmutation. to Helix. So yeah, I took for the post game I took better protectors, better defenders, especially some defenders that has traits with how is it called? There's a trait that stuns the opponent when he kills you. What is it called? I can't remember, but yeah, it's a pretty boring, annoying. Pretty annoying trait, because it stuns it can stun bosses basically. So that was another way to stall more turns basically. I just like I protect myself for one turn from attacks with the selflessness, then my defender dies and stuns the boss for another turn of stalling, and then I repeat that on the second defender. So I had 4 turns of stalling. So I had 5 turns to win basically, which made the trending doable. Still hard because of the dragon, the electric dragon, but doable. Alright, so last middle place, then we'll go into upper. This is where lives like the spirits or the body or whatever. Something about the 3 Starks. And one is going to wake up, basically. The ones where the heroes fight in 4. But there's two others. There's one in post game basically. This one. This one is post game, and there's another one that will fight in upper. Isma. This one. But for now we have to defeat this dragon who tries to cover... oops. No, that... Need to save. Who tries to avoid the awakening of Stark. Omae wa shinderu. This fight is hard. He's very resistant to boom. I cannot use Flap Dragon. He's weak to water though. Dragons are weak to water in this game. That makes kind of sense, I mean. You can see the damages. Okay, 3 maybe extractions? Yes! We did it! Good boy! Probably a lot of famous voice actors did some voices in the Dragon Quest games, so yeah. I just got the perfect battle, by the way. That was just the perfect battle. This fight is usually hard. Really hard. Alright, so now we defeated this dragon, who was actually a servant of the Zenithian dragon. Estark is going to wake up, so we are going to the Jailbreak Hall to head into the mine. Can't remember the name. The place where it wakes up. Oh, it's the voice of Baron. Interesting. Long load. Alright, diabolical. So we'll have some kind of the same cutscene than in Dragon Quest IV, when after defeating Estark, Psaro arrives with other monsters and realize that Estark has already been defeated. So this is a problem for him. And then, yeah. And then Rose has issues. And you know that in Q4, Psaro loses his mind when Roses die. Because she was like, yeah, beaten to death by humans for her tears. But actually that wasn't random humans. Those were humans missioned by Ammon. So this is a fake rose, while the other one is just getting like punched forever until she dies. And here we are forced to do the wrong choice, to see all the cutscenes. We see all the cutscenes that what is supposed to happen and what happens in 4. But Toil and Trouble use the sense of time, and we are actually now in a different timeline. We are going to beat this monster and save Rose. So now we are out of Dragon Quest IV story. Okay, I'm gonna magic water. Unless he plays 3 times, and then I don't need to magic water. Good job, Sack Squatch. Finally played 3 times for the first time of the run, I think. Sorry. Whew. Alright. Time to start upper. Yeah, temper. So we have the choice here. The upper routing is very interesting, because we can go either to temper, indulgence, corruption, or fortitude. We have the choice. We go here first for multiple reasons. First of all, the fight is quite easy incoming. I mean, quite. It's doable, because right now we are severely under level. But we don't catch up by just killing the first bosses of upper. But yeah, basically we are quite under leveled, and yeah, we have to choose one boss to defeat first to catch up with the XP. This one is the best because there are actually 2 fights in a row. So we level up twice. The first one is quite easy, the second one would be impossible if we didn't have 4 defenders. But because we have defenders, it's almost free. Also, we get a few useful items for the route, the XP route. We get some liquid metal slime cards, and a seasoning in the dungeon. Seasoning will be useful for the next circle I'm gonna do, because second I'm gonna do indulgence, and I want again to put winter in indulgence, because I can cut through the Oni rivers, you know. So I want to go here before indulgence for the seasoning, which is on my way in the dungeon. Alright, so liquid metal slime cards here. It's not like, you know, like rare candies in Pokemon. It's not like that. It's more like it gives a flat amount of XP to a monster. So liquid metal slime cards just give the XP of 1 liquid metal slime, basically. Just only to 1 monster, but yeah, I got 3, so I can give up to 30,000 XP to 1 monster. So it will be to my Flap Dragon, because I want my Flap Dragon to be level 40 as soon as possible for the indulgence. There's also the equivalent of rare candies, by the way, in this game. It's the Seed of Growth. I'm gonna also grab some in indulgence. And also this chest, the Seed of Growth, is available only on winter. So I really need that seasoning. It's just right here, it's really on my way. Okay, this dungeon is quite interesting, I like it. You just rotate this platform. And make your way up. It's quite interesting. I really like this dungeon. And the cool thing about this game is that we are not limited. We can easily fall from places. It's not like in other games where, like, you know, there's some invisible walls. And yeah, here we can like jump like over the void, do some pretty impressive and scary jumps at the same time. So yeah, it's cool. Wait, I had to fall. Yep, my bad. I'm talking and I'm not thinking. I had to fall here. And yeah, this guy just spawned on my way. This dungeon. Bad memories from Cyan, looks like. It's a little long because all switches are not mandatory. Like I can skip a few ones. So yeah. When you do it the entire way, it's kind of long. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, twice again. 1. Oh, it's the timing. More times. Right, so okay, I'll just save in case something goes wrong. Like basically Squatch playing once and Flapdragon playing twice, and then they just do 3 AoEs in a row. This can happen. But normally this fight is free. I just have some bad memories where I lost a huge pace on this fight. Okay, 3 actions. Sasquatch can play. If it play once, it's a range. If play twice, we win. Alright, I play 3 times for nothing. Of course you do that, of course. Anyway. Alright, so we need the Puff Boys to deal with the Ithrian Eagle. And also the Protectors. Because he hurts. You're going to Sultan's Nest and you defend. Scorch. That is why we want to protect ourselves. That is why. Because of that attack. Now I'm gonna bring back the Flapdragon into the Barzi. For the XP, again. He needs XP. No way! Oh, he goes for right as rain. Oh my god. I think I'm dead. Well, good thing I saved before. Let's see. Attack, maybe? Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, that's, yeah. Okay. Lucky on the next turn. But I lost my leaf, so it's not great. But at least I'm alive. You get agility, you get HP. Alright, so that's tempered down. We are level, I think I was, yeah, 33. With my Flapdragon. We want to go to Indulgence, and we want level 40 for the boss. There's actually 2 bosses in Indulgence. Again, same as Same as temper. This. So yeah, we do the circles, which have two battles, because we can get more XP and snowball easier. Since we get like healed when we level up after a battle, it's better to do those two parts, like those circle with two battles straight, like combining two battles. Sorry if I'm not clear. Alright, so we use the little liquid muscle slime card on you to get 44 and 45. Then Flapdragon is 35, sorry. We also use the seasoning that we got recently. And now I can cut through that river, right here. That saves like almost 30 seconds of walking around. And also, there's this little island here with a chest containing 3 seeds of growth. Seeds of growth. Ooh. Okay, that's fine. So I can get 3 more levels that way. So if I use it now, I would be level 38, which is not enough. But the good thing is that not like the temper fights, where the battle were like succeeding, you know, like there was no like break between the two battles. Here, I'm able to menu between the two battles. So which means I win the first boss fight, which is quite easy. The first one is really easy. Oh, what? He spawned! Okay, they spawned. Okay, my bad. I guess I didn't buffer the camera. It's fine. What I wanted to say, yeah. I will get level 37 by winning the first fight, and then I can menu to get level 40. And level 40, I unlock the new traits of my Flapdragon, which is the Ultra Crafty Boomer, which will allow me to reduce the resistance to boom to the next enemies. And I need it for the second fight, because the second fight is pulseless and he's very resistant to boom, basically. Also, I'm gonna grab a few items here. Oh no. Okay, made it through. I got a rich brooch. This is going to be the new accessory for my Flapdragon. It reduces the MP cost, because the only problem of the Flapdragon is that it has almost no MP. Like, his MP growth is terrible. So the witch brooch is reducing the MP cost, which is perfect. And at the same time, I also got the Phoenix filter. Not sure how to pronounce that. It's just like an item that heals to full your entire party, and also revives, by the way. So it's just like, yeah, the most important item in the run, basically. We'll usually use it on the final fights at some points. It's like when we need it. There's not a scripted moment for that to be used, but it's more like when we need it. The final circle, which will be Conquest. Conquest upper is very tough. So yeah, we will have to use it at some point. Oops, this guy waited for me for so long and he's stuck. Cool. Alright. Almost forgot this monster again. I keep forgetting those plates waiting for me just before the stairs. Alright. Puzzle is a bit more complex here. It's mostly just activating the switches and jumping to the next one, but there's a little like trap in that. There's one switch that we don't have to activate, else we get not stuck, but you know, you can like, yeah, get stuck because you don't understand what you did wrong. And what you did wrong is that you don't have to activate one of those switches. Okay. I have to go here. Okay, so this one, I must not activate this one because I have the correct height to reach this switch. If I would have put a bigger flan, yeah, I would have got on the upper layer. Now I just jump again because I want to get to that upper layer. Then I fall and I'm just gonna jump here and know that the two big flans are set up. I can jump back here and get to this to the top exit here. I just cannot hear that Tiger. And that's Battenberg, basically. Land-based platforming, I know, right? Alright, first fight. This one is pretty easy. No acceleratomic, I'm fine. Sex Squash in. Because this guy is resistant to splish, that's why. That is why I don't use my Puff Poise. I don't use Puff Poise a lot in the mid game, you have noticed. But yeah, a lot of monsters are resistant to splish in the mid game, but in the end game a lot of them are weak or at least neutral to it. Plus the Puff Boys getting their talent, the ultra crafty splisher, they just destroy the end game. The Puff Boys are really strong in end game. Alright, level 37. 37. So now we can menu before the battle. Seed of Growth. You. 38. 39. And 40. Great. Accessories. You get Witch Brooch. You get Cupcake Cane. talent points, you will get Zamward, you get, don't have enough, defense booster, you get Insomniac, and we are good. Instructions, Kaboom, higher priority, and same for you, forecast flash hole. Alright, and we talk to Proslas. Proslas is also very resistant to Splish, so yeah, we cannot just use the Puff Poise instead of the Flap Dragon. We have to, yeah, use the Flap Dragon. Considering they have like ads, I need to. Oh wait, I'm stupid. I need the slaves, the defenders. They both selflessness, and then I bad medicine Proslas because this guy is tough. He deals increased damage. He has a trait where he deals increased damage to L-size monster, so my Flap Dragon, my Sasquatch. So you can see the damage I deal. I deal 350. Without that, I would have dealt less than 200 damage. Now I bring Sasquatch. So yeah, I have no choice than using my 2 L-size monsters, even if he has that trait. Oh, Drain Magic is not cool. I have 12 Elixir. Elf Elixir, you. Thanks, Nuxilus. Nice, okay, cool. Good, good, good. 3 actions. Worked out pretty well. So by the way, the 4 bosses that we are fighting in the upper are the 4 bosses that you fight before Psaro in Dragon Quest IV. I like it. It's kind of cool. Oops, no, that's not what I meant to do. I forgot. No spamming. Oopsie. Fortitude, right. So yeah, the trait I was talking about is personal grudge. When you get wiped, you stunt the opponent and reduce his stats. I had to use my defenders to take that, because both Silva Pithecus has this trait. And yeah, on trending, this is usually what we want. We want some tanks that have personal grudge. There's the Ham Hat Switch or the Sham Hat Switch, whatever. One of those pigs have this talent. And it's really useful to like stall more turns. So now it's time for Fortitude Upper. It's going to be a really easy fight because now my Flap Dragon is level 40, so you'll see like the damages will be really high. Like you have to understand that Proslas was very resistant to boom, and I did 350 damage instead of 180 basically. So now to on a monster that is not resistant, which is neutral on the bang damage, you will see the damage I'll do. It will be pretty huge. So there's a lot of mini bosses on our way to the castle of Barbatos, but we can actually avoid all of those by taking some secret shortcuts. That's the last one. Yeah, it's the path to the castle is kinda long, easy to get lost, because there are multiple ways. Alright, puzzle with arrows this time. Déjà vu. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so we can activate those switches to change some the direction of some arrows. This is like the puzzle thing about this dungeon. Like the first floor was just an introduction of, hey look, you go on those arrows, you just move to their direction. Now we have to figure out what to do with those switches to make our way to the next floor and then to the boss. Boring. Okay. Next to the stair of the next wait, oopsie. Next to the stairs of the leading to the next floor, there are some monsters kind of blocking my way. I'd like to avoid them spawning. I kind of messed up already, but we'll see if it works. Okay, no, it didn't spawn. Cool. Right, we activate this. This is the last floor. Little more complex, but it's kind of fine also. Ooh. Countdown. I like how they stop to just let me interact with the with the switch. Like, hang on a minute. That's kind of weird, but that's also kind of cool at the same time, because you don't want, like, when you interact with something, you don't want that the monster keeps running to you. It's not cool. It's like, you know, in DQ9, when you were picking up sparkly spots and the monster were running to you. Not a great experience. But at least you are not, like, tangible for a few frames on DQ9. So that was fine. Alright, so we're going to Barbados. And he's going to get destroyed. I forgot to accelerate tonic. Oh no. Oh no, I forgot to accelerate tonic. Whoopsie. So look at the damages. That's something. He's not weak, by the way, to bang. He's neutral. Oh, Sexwatch woke up. Okay, that's fine. Well, I guess he's dead. With the 3 actions. Oh, not yet? Okay. Right. Yeah, kind of easy. Like, we are snowballing now thanks to our traits. Not like new monsters. We are not really high level, just the traits are just carrying. And now we want, for the final area, we want our puff poises to get level 40 also. They'll get very useful when they'll unlock their trait. We're going to corruption now. Thanks for good luck. But yeah, we're still going to fight a few monsters, a few bosses resistant to water, and since we don't have the ultra crafty splisher right yet, we better use Sasquatch, he deals more damage. But yeah, it's mainly Flapdragon carrying this. this is where Estark was defeated. You can kind of recognize the area from Dragon Quest 4. Oh, I hate this monster. I hate this one, it's so hard to dodge in. And also they play twice per turn, so it's... yeah. Kind of a long punishment if you escape fail. No. Oh my god, please! Oh, there are 4, please get me out! Ah, oh, it's gonna be so long. No! Oh. So for instance, this monster has the trait to play twice. Alright, last room. Please don't see me. No. Yeah, look how he just ran straight into me. Oh my god! It's... oh my god, and 3 times escape fail. It's so bad. Alright, we'll heal, and you know what, I'm gonna save, because... yeah, right in front of the door, so that was like just before the boss. And yeah, this boss can destroy you if it goes wrong. It's like kind of the same as the Ifri and Eagle. It's pretty rare, but yeah, it can happen because it has a lot of HP. He can debuff you. He has one very strong ability that deals more than half of your health. And hear this banger music. Oh no, he did it turn 1. Well... I'll bring the puff poise, I guess. Wave of Panic. At least the Flap Dragon doesn't take that. Oh, but they all got affected. They all will deal no damage. Sasquatch might die because of the Wave of Panic. I'm gonna go for that lineup. Pray that it doesn't focus Flap Dragon. Nice, okay. I got the damage to finish him. Perfect. Okay. I got 1 buff poise level 40. That's nice. I just need now the... I need the level 38 buff poise to survive to the next battle. Which is a pretty tough battle. But it's nice, at least I can... I have to zoom to Terrestria, right? So it's faster. Look who's alive, yeah. We killed him, but he's alive, you know. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Well, well, think about it. He's a fairy. Yeah. He's the son of a demon and an elf. Yeah, probably has some mystic healing, reviving spell. Oh really? He spotted me that far. Should pay me for trying to fill those portals. Fair, fair. So good thing here that the game put us here in winter when we arrive here. That's a good thing. So we just cut through the lake. Oh really? Not cool. Monsters are not cool with me today. Alright, scary jumps here and here. Oh no! It didn't jump. I pressed too late the key. Oh, and no way. That's the first time I do that. What a shame. Shame on me. Really, the first time it happens. Yeah, this run has never happened before. Sorry. Not today, yeah, not... Yeah, just, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I could just like lose 5 seconds and avoid those jumps, but you know, I haven't woke up my cat loading. I could just do the normal way, but please, can I do that for marathon? Thanks. That's not too hard. Oh my god. Alright, dungeon, very boring. At least there's some cool music in the dungeon, so I never find the dungeon actually boring. But yeah, this one is like very boring. Just move some platforms to create a path of water. The monsters here are pacific, they don't attack you. The only thing that can go wrong is that they just run into you while you interact with those platforms. Because, yeah, in the previous dungeon, like in the Fortitude dungeon, when you were interacting with the switches, they were not attacking, like they were not moving. Here they can move. So sometimes during that pretty long animation, they'll just... I have to activate that again. They just, yeah, run into you. So there's this. After the circle, we are going to be in the final area, which takes around 20 minutes to beat. So I'd say, yeah, the run should end in like, if nothing goes wrong. Oh wait, I have to actually this one more time. If nothing goes wrong, we'll have, yeah, 30 minutes remaining. I can give the 30 minutes warning for the next runner, you know. Alright, so we move back again. No, we change back the order of this switch. It was that way before, and so I just put it again in the same way as before, because I don't need the water in the other direction anymore. Alright, so I can progress, I can manipulate the next switches a bit further. It's only once, this one, yeah, this one is only once. Basically here you just want to pull the water away for now, because it's just... wait, not this way, I keep doing the same mistake, everyone. You don't want the water to fill that path yet, because else you are stuck to go left. Oh yeah, you need to move the first platform out of the way, basically, and then you position correctly this one, then you go northwest of the dungeon to set up also the next one. And then we'll have to go back at the beginning to like so all the water flows are like converting to the same point. Okay, this one only once. It's kind of hard to explain, to be honest. Especially because I don't have like all the English vocabulary. Yeah, I guess you'll start to get it once it's done. Like you are going to, like the one on the background, you also turn this platform towards this, towards here. And then once those two downs, we have to put like the water at the middle. Now needs to go, there's only a little bit of water going through, we need to have a huge amount of water going here. So it's this one, we rotate again, because there's the water flowing from here, from the left pillar, but not the right one. That's why there's a little bit of water flowing at the middle, but not enough. And now I put that here, there's enough water. Now all I need is just to put back the switch like the pillar I moved intentionally before. Like this one, I didn't want water to go here because it was blocking my way to the left side. But now I can turn it back to the right position. So the upcoming boss is Amon. He's bad. Very bad. Basically, he counters our party because he likes to use the bounce spell, so it reflects magic. However, we still have the Sasquatch, so we can still do a bit of damage, but Sasquatch is not the best source of damage at this point. I should have saved anyway, but it's fine. It will be fine. His ads have snappy comeback, which deal high damage when they die, so we need to protect us from that. Oops. You accelerate tonic. Selflessness. The thing is, I'm not sure to kill the Drowning Ghouls turn 1. If I play only twice with the Flap Dragon, it doesn't kill. They have a lot of HP. They have like 1300 and played only twice, of course. Okay. Okay, at least it tanked. I can go for the... It didn't bounce, so I can bring the level 40 of poise for some cast splash roll. Cast splash roll you and selflessness you. It dies, and then snappy come back on you, sadly. Actions. Oh, it outspeeds, Caffrey's. No! Okay! Oh my god, that was close. Okay, we'll go for Sasquatch and you. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so Sasquatch has to do the job now. I played only once, that sucks. Cablant. Okay. Again, one action. Okay, it worked. It worked out. Okay, it was fine. I mean, yeah, the Flap Dragon did a lot of damages. So yeah, I needed only a few more damage. But yeah, this Sasquatch is always doing the minimum. Alright, so we have both Puff Poise level 40, we have the Flap Dragon, which is already at a sufficient level. Time to go to the final area, Conquest Upper. Alright, zoom to Terrestria. That's 3. So like in DQ4, like Saru had 4 monsters guarding 4 towers that were protecting his castle. Basically, Rhino 4 has the same. But he has other monsters, of course, at his service. And some of those are pretty tough, honestly. So now we are going to use like mostly Snapdragon Puff Poison. Because they have the level, they have the good traits, and no monster is resistant to water or bang in this area. They are all neutral or even weak to water and boom. So yeah. We are going to deal a ton of damages to them. However, they also deal a ton of damages, so yeah. Because, yeah, we are kind of getting outscaled at this point. Like, we have one C rank monster, 2 E rank, the 2 Puff Poise, and Sack Squash is a F rank. So yeah, even a G rank, I think. Yeah, Sack Squash is G rank. So yeah, his defensive stats are terrible. Flapdragon has some good defensive stats, but yeah. However, he doesn't have a lot of MPs, so that's why I took some Sage Elixir, Elfin Elixirs in some dungeons, because I will surely have to heal his MPs at some point. I already did that for the Succubat on against Ludo also, and usually I need to heal MPs at least once in the final boss, on the final boss. So yeah. Okay, this one was annoying. Okay, this one didn't see me. Cool. Oops. Almost got stuck. Ooh, no! Should have continued dodging left. Just insta bounce, interesting. Alright, so I have to accelerate tonic and kill the ads on this fight because they know fizzle, which means they can block my magic. And they have the trait to increase the fizzle rate, success rate, so yeah. No, not you. Ah, Dragon. So you can see the damages, quite big. She's neutral to Bing, by the way. The next boss is going to be weak to Bing. You will see how much damage I deal. It's kinda huge. Alright, we zoom back to the place with flag at the beginning, which was actually mandatory to go, but we take advantage of it as a zoom point. And that's the first time I see this egg. Let's open it for the content. You know what? Content, open this egg. It's a golden one. Hey. The Abominable Showman. Wow. Amazing. Okay, let's put it in the in the paddock. I hope that was worth it to do that. That's the I think it's the first time I see this egg on my way. So many first times in this run. Yeah, really tiny. I didn't check his size, but yeah, he was tiny indeed. Oh, okay. Normally she's supposed to turn right, but okay. Alright, this guy is weak to boom damage. I did around 600 on the previous one. This one will take even more damage. He outspeeds, that's not great, but you know, it's not like gonna be long. 700! Boom! He's neutral to water, you can see the damages. 500 when he's neutral. Ooh, he outspeed again and almost killed me though. Yeah, this guy hurts. This is why we don't do it first. Because he hurts. We prefer to do like, yeah, get a bit more XP before doing that guy. Basically. To have more chances to outspeed, but even though I didn't get those. Didn't get the outspeed. Oh wait, I zoomed to the wrong place, I think. Yeah, I zoomed to the wrong place. Oopsie. Alright, so 2 remaining. Should be like, yeah. Should have like 15 minutes remaining in the run, normally. Even less, if it goes well. But yeah. We are approaching the tough fight, so it can go wrong. The next one is not that bad, it's the last. The last of the 4th commanders is scary. Really scary. I already lost a big pace on this guy. I think that was my best pace ever. It was a, yeah, 32, something like that, yeah. 332 pace, I lost. No, not that way. Oh my god, wait. Yeah, I have to go right here. Oopsie. Left, I mean. Right, this one is not too bad. He's just tanky. Oh, he also knows Assassin Stab, right. That's the only thing that can go wrong, it's Assassin Stab. If you are here at the beginning of the run. Okay, it didn't proc. Fine. Okay, the crit. Oh, 900. Should die in 2 turns with the crit? Yeah, he's 100% dead in 2 turns. Despite the fact that he has like 4500 HP. I'm gonna put some skills now. HP. I want HP boost basically. You not gonna get wisdom. Let's put wisdom, and you will get defense and insomniac. That's good. You will get Zamward. You will get HP. Defense. He has insomniac. Yeah, there's one useless to put points for him. I'm really trying to get as much stats as possible. For the next, for the last commander. Oops, not where I wanted to go. Yeah, I keep zooming to the wrong place. I'm getting tired. Sorry. Anyways, I will say for the last commander, it's Sir Beef Drake. Alright. I like how tiny he is. I think my monsters are bigger than him. Oh, that's bad start. He's very weak to water, you're gonna see the damages. While he is resistant to bang. Like, yeah, we can see the damages. I can stay on one turn with that. Okay, that's good. I should actually be fine. I'm gonna heal my Flapdragon with a special medicine. If I have one, I'm not even sure I loot one. Okay, just a strong medicine then. Scorch, that's the bad thing. Yeah. Warcry. Okay, good. You should die. You should be dead, my friend. Bye bye. No. Nope. Went very well. So now I have my swinger level 40. He gets the trait last legs, which means he can think he will survive always the first fatal hit and stay at 1 HP. Alright, so no time for Dolph. The armors that are with him are very tanky, so I need like double AoE. And anyway, he's resistant to water, I think. The worst brother. Wow. Yo, drop that poor Sasquatch. What he has done to you? 4 hits in a row on him. I'll just go with the buff points anyway. Buff points should finish him. Oh no, okay, I got good rolls and I finished him with the Flap Dragon. Okay, nice. Alright, final dungeon. It's not a very complex dungeon, there's no enigma or anything. It's because it's the same dungeon as DQ4. Oh, what? They spawned. Okay. I guess I didn't... Wow. That was weird. Right. Oops, this way. Oh, what am I doing? There's like 2 phases in the fight, but it should be pretty fast, like 5 minutes remaining, basically. It's not like we can tank indefinitely, like we have to win pretty fast. Alright. Oh, true. I forgot about that. Alright, let's go. Pum, pum, pum. One of the traits of Randolpho in first phase is defensive impulse, which means he will take less damages when he will be midlife. It will be pretty easy to notice. Like, he takes 500 per spells and he will take only 300 afterwards. He's midlife now, you'll see. Yeah, there you go. Oh, Disruptive removes selflessness, so it's kind of bad. It's one of the things I don't like. Okay, last legs, and then he tanks Blight Splitter. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, I can bring Puff Boys for the finish. You're going to... I'm gonna Sage Elixir you. And you should finish him. Come on. Perfect. Very good. So I still have the Phoenix filter for phase 2, so I'm in a really good position. Should be pretty easy to win. Right, Accelerate Tonic. Rando Panic, okay, that's bad. Okay, I mean, it cancelled my Accelerate Tonic. Why not? Disruptive Wave. That is interesting. Guess I'm gonna Accelerate Tonic again. Oh, I'm gonna let you die. Yeah, I'm gonna let the Flapdragon probably die. And then I'm gonna Phoenix Filter and it's going to be back with all these... like with I'm gonna Accelerate Tonic when he will be brought back to... bring back to life. I should bring a Protector here over the low HP Puff Boys. Bad End is going to get one shot. This one doesn't have last legs, sadly. Okay, now this is getting really bad. But he should die soon. I'm gonna just, you know what, I'm just gonna bring you again, and Phoenix Filters should be fine. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I'm stupid. Where is it? Yep. Oh, the sun. Suddenly the sun comes out. For the ending, right? And it's one hit remaining. It's time. GG. Only one hit remaining. I knew it. Yeah, that was a really solid. Really solid. Ups and downs. It's underestimated, so yeah, it's still decent. Could have been worse. Oh, Twitch, right at the end. What did Twitch? What happened? Thanks for the GGs, everyone. The player stopped, you had to refresh it. What? Why? That's so weird. Okay. Wow. Well, Anyway, that's all for me. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'm currently grinding this a bit. I'd like to lower my PB and get potentially record. I know like Japanese runner tryharded this game so hard, but since the load time remover came out, they didn't tryhard a lot. So the world record right now is a 258 in my memories. And yeah, 258 is like my PB is 259, and yeah, it's like really recent. It's sub 3 loadless. You can see how long the loads are in this game. Like my 259 is a 333 35 in RTA. 335 RTA and 259 in-game. Not really in-game time, because the in-game time counts the loads, but without load. Yeah. So yeah, it's a lot. And the world record is 258 Japanese. It can be easily beaten, honestly. I have less level than the top Japanese runner, which are absolute beasts. They could get easily, I think, sub to 250, but they are not tryharding it yet. So I just try to grab record in the next days if I can. I'm like, I have to save 1 minute and a half, and I have it. So you know, shouldn't be that hard. All right. Anyway, that's all for me. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the invite, Sayan. It was a pleasure to do a run for the marathon, despite I didn't submit, and that was a backup. That was a pleasure to do it. And yeah, thanks for watching, and see you soon.